Welcome to We Like D&D, the show where we talk about one of our favorite hobbies, D&D and TTRPGs and variety show style segments like the ones we're doing today. Show and tell, fantasy draft, and 2DMs, one player. I'm Kelly from the YouTube channel Power Word Spill, and I'm also joined by one of my best friends and DM-spirations, Alec.
Hey.
Hey. What would you like to roll for?
Well, okay, audio listeners, you might not be able to tell, and video listeners, you probably can't even tell either, but I have trimmed my facial hair, and my fiance says I look like an absolute baby. And so I'm going to roll to see how many days it takes for her to be willing to kiss me again.
Whoa, okay.
Wow.
Low number.
Fortnite.
Oh, no.
Oh, wow. Going a whole fortnight without getting your kisses in?
I know.
Brutal.
I know.
Okay, well, you know what? We'll see. Was it days or hours?
Days, yeah, days.
I don't know. I think you said hours.
Yeah, and I could survive 12 hours.
Yeah.
Without love and affection.
I've gone 12 hours without kissing before. It's fine. Speaking of going 12 hours without kissing, we're also joined by my long-term roommate / wife, Lauren.
Hi. Was that a weird dig at me for not kissing you enough? I think.
That's right. You didn't kiss me yet today.
That's true.
Very upsetting.
I haven't, and it's 7 p.m.
Rough.
What would you like to roll for? How many days before you'll kiss me again?
Well, since Alec said that his fiance says he looks like a baby, I would like to roll to see how old Alec looks.
Okay.
I'm winning if it's 20 even.
It's not. It's 10.
Wow.
Well, golly gee, sir. Are you going to let me record your podcast with you?
You know, in that little stripy shirt, you do kind of look like a little elementary school boy.
Yeah, I got to rewrite some of the jokes I was going to bring onto the pod here. My show and tell item is extremely lewd.
Kelly's show and tell item was a nudie mag.
And by a nudie mag, you mean it was the Bay catalog.
I just
Whoa, that joke is
everything.
obsolete now.
Are you guys lock in? Because our first segment, as usual, is show and tell, where we each bring in 2 items each month, a piece of TTRPG content or similar, and share the first piece early in the month and then the second piece later in the month. We already heard about each of our first show and tell items. Some guy called Sly Flourish is begging for money or something like that. Who would like to share their second item?
He doesn't have to beg. The campaign ended, by the way. Fully funded. Almost $500,000 US.
Wow.
Good for Sly.
Yeah, I did my part.
Exactly. And now you'll be rewarded with a wonderful book full of knowledge. Anyways, I might as well go.
Okay.
Yeah, what was the thing that wasn't good enough that you wanted
Is
to
an
talk about?
intro TTRPG adventure, and he brought it in to show it off, but then he slagged it off to be like, you don't want to hear about that shit. Here's a Sly Flourish's new Kickstarter.
So yeah, anyways, here's my B pick. Ba 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 ba.
The showmanship.
Oh, I own
A
this.
most potent brew. Yes,
Yeah.
It is an excellent starter D&D adventure. I recently ran D&D for the first time for some family who was visiting, and I ended up buying the D&D starter set actually because I wanted to try it out and ran it for them. And I have some thoughts about that, and that's coming next show and tell from me. But I think this is what I should have run. This is an excellent little starter adventure. It's a very simple, straightforward adventure, but if it's your first introduction to D&D, then it doesn't need to be anything fancy. The basic thing is new and novel. So, A Most Potent Brew. It's a first level adventure, and it's a little 5-room dungeon with a very simple quest. And I think it's just a really well-rounded adventure.
Did we run this before? Did I run this for you guys, or did I run it for somebody else?
I don't think I've ever played this adventure.
Oh, cool.
Oh, cool. So you ran this for somebody else, huh?
Oh, wow. And this
I
is
love
how
learning
we
about your
find out.
infidelity on the podcast.
Yikes, it's hot in here, isn't it?
Whose dice are those on your shirt?
Ah, I swear it was just sex.
Okay, that's fine. So anyways, D&D TTRPGs, great starter adventure. A Most Potent Brew is written by Richard Jansen Parks of Winghorn Press, and it's Pay What You Want on DM's Guild. And it's like I was saying, a very well-rounded little adventure. There's some social interaction in the beginning where you're talking to the keeper of a brewery, and he's hiring you to exterminate some giant rats in the cellar. A very familiar quest. And then it proceeds into a fun little 5-room dungeon, because it turns out the brewery is built on top of the ruins of an old wizard tower, and there are some traps and a little boss fight at the end. So yeah, it's just a nice, well-rounded thing. There's a social interaction in the beginning, a combat encounter, a puzzle, some exploration where you get a chance to find some treasure kind of among the ruins with some skill checks, and then a little boss encounter at the end, and then you get your reward, you get your XP and gold, and you can continue the adventure or you can end it there. So yeah, I think it's just a very simple thing, and it's only 3 pages, so it prints onto a double-sided page and then a single thing. So they have a printer-friendly version and then a nice styled version. They also have a map and a player handout. So just a really nice, clean little setup, and it's Pay What You Want. It's also designed to use everything in the free basic rules, so you don't even need to buy D&D to try this. So it really is, I think, really cool, kind of like what Daggerheart did, where they have, in my mind, I think Daggerheart is like the gold standard now for starter set. That free PDF that they had with the little basic rules, the starter adventure, and the pre-gen characters, I think is just a really, really solid starter set. But I think this, combined with the free basic rules PDF that you can download, I think is a really, really solid option. Then you'd have to get some pre-gen characters from somewhere else, but just a really easy way to try D&D, and it's the monsters are not too difficult. My only note is the puzzle is a little difficult, and I think if I was a player, I would struggle with it. They did make this fun graphic though, this mosaic of different times of day.
Oh, cool.
But spoilers for A Most Potent Brew. Basically, this mosaic is a series of pressure plates, and there is some text on the wall, and the text kind of hints at the safe places on the mosaic that you can walk. But the connection, I think, is, reading it, I was surprised that was the solution, and I don't know that I, as a player, would have made that connection. So I think if you're playing with new players, I would just be super open to whatever their solutions are, because I think it's fun that there is a puzzle element, because that is an element of D&D, and I think that makes it a well-rounded adventure. But I think I would just either give them lots of clues, like give them an opportunity to roll an investigation check and find some footprints on the clean parts of the pressure plate, or just be open to their solutions. So yeah, that was my only critique of it, was that I think the puzzle would be a little difficult, but otherwise a super cool little adventure.
Nice. That does sound pretty well-rounded.
If you were kind of running this more blind and you came across, because some people do that, if you're running this a little bit more blind, how you might adapt that on the fly.
The puzzle?
Yeah,
I think, like I mentioned, I would just allow for some investigation checks if I saw that my players weren't quite grasping it right away. And then I would maybe, because there's giant rats all throughout, so I would see if there's like footprints that are on one of the areas, and then kind of like maybe relate that back to the clue. Because the idea is like each clue mentions either the sky, the land, or the water, and that denotes which is the safe thing. So in the first clue, it mentions the sky. So on the first panel of the mosaic, the sky is the safe place.
Right.
So I would probably like try and make that connection a little bit more. Otherwise, if my players had a solution, I would just kind of be open to that. Not necessarily so either I would try and nudge them towards the correct solution, or if they proposed something else, I don't know what they would come up with, but if they proposed something else, I would be certainly open to it.
Fair enough.
And the last thing I'll say is there's also a little well room encounter where these giant centipedes come out of a well and yeah, gross. But the cool thing is that it's a second combat encounter, but their objective is to knock out a player and then drag them back down the well to eat.
Oh my God.
Which I think is really cool because it's like a second type of combat encounter where the objective, like in the first one, the rats just attack. And so it's just a straight up combat. But in the second one, there's like a second thing that the monsters are trying to do. So it kind of introduces different types of encounters as well, which I think is cool.
Is that encounter avoidable?
Yes, you can stealth.
Cool. Yeah, that's really neat. I like that a lot. I like that it has a little bit of everything.
Yeah, and in the beginning, you get to have a beer with the brewery owner as he gives you the quest and stuff, so you can chat him up, and then at the end as well. So yeah, just a really simple, solid little adventure.
I think that this is like I remember running it a long time ago, and it still pops up on my DM's guild. Even though I've bought it, it'll still pop up from time to time.
Yeah.
But one thing that I really remember was there's not necessarily something like super a twist on any of the kind of the regular things you'd expect to see in an adventure. And that is absolutely perfect for something like this.
Yeah,
like,
for an intro thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. It's like oftentimes you're like, oh, everybody starts in a bar is played out. You guys are rat catchers. It's played out. It's like, no, like that's exactly the point. Like give someone exactly what they're expecting, and nothing ever turns out how you expect it to anyways, right? The plan never survives first contact with the enemy. So.
Yeah. And also, I mean, it's played out, but only to veteran, people. So they'll be like, oh, this is fun. That's funny. We were being hired to exterminate rats. What a novel idea.
And even if they recognize it from like media about D&D, it's like tropes are tropes because they're familiar, not because they're cliche, right?
Totally. Exactly. So it's pay what you want, could be zero. And so there's it's a really low economic bar to entry for D&D. Free, download the free rules, get this free adventure, get a couple friends, talk them into saying, just be real casual. Hey, you guys want to try D&D?
Yeah, that's exactly how you did it, right, Kelly? You're really casual.
Really casual,
you didn't seem
and
embarrassed about it at all.
Yeah.
Not confrontational at all, and not
very casual, sort of very casual Facebook Messenger group.
You guys, I need this. Please. All right, who's next?
Mine actually kind of segues nicely from yours, if that's okay if I go next.
Go for it.
Cool. Okay. So I had pitched a collection of homebrew monsters for anyone looking to spice up a rat encounter. Speaking of giant
that's
rats.
Right. Yeah.
So I have a collection of monsters, creatures. It's called Oh Rats by Philip Mead. And it's 7 rat monsters that have been altered to make them a little more interesting and fun. And there's art for all of them, and they're spectacular.
That's awesome.
It's free. It's on the home brewery.
Oh, wow. Cool.
So you can just go, we'll link it in the show notes and you can go have a look at it. There are a bunch of different rat monsters. I'll just tell you a little bit about some of my faves. So the first one is just a huge giant rat. And they all have like different abilities. This one's like, it's pretty standard, advantage to resist poison, and they can do like bite and thrash attacks and like attempt to tackle you as a bonus action. They have giant teeth that kind of look like dentures, like giant teeth. There is a ghost rat, which is a tiny undead, and they have an attack called a ghostly nibble that does 2d4 psychic damage, which I think is just really cute.
That's funny.
There's a plague rat that has an ability called plague gas, where they can release a foul stench that can infect creatures within 10 feet with like a rat plague disease that causes cysts to grow in your body. And then in 1d10 hours, they burst. So then you take 1d10 necrotic damage, and they'll spawn 1d4 plague rats from the cyst.
Yes.
Gross, right?
For sure.
That is terrible.
Yeah, awful.
I hate it.
The big boss rat is not my favorite one, so I'll do that one next. It's a rat dragon, which is like a fun boss for a really specific type of scenario. I think if you're doing like a dungeon and all of the monsters are rats, it's kind of like a fun little like end boss. But it has a couple of lair actions. One of them is a rat tide, which is just what it sounds like. It's a wave of rats that sweep across a 40-foot square.
Incredible.
So horrifying. Feeding frenzy. Rats swarming from cracks and crevices around the dragon. Any creature within 10 feet of a rat hole has to make a dex save, and if they fail, they take like a crazy amount of damage, knocked prone. And any rations you're carrying gets devoured by the swarm.
Oh, no.
So it's like insult to injury.
Yeah, no kidding.
Okay. My favorite one is the rat angel. And it's described as such. Rat angels are pure of spirit, embodying the best of rodent kind. Their loyalty is matched only by their unflinching bravery. While they are poor warriors, they are excellent counselors and strategists. When the cards are down, they will use their potent divine urine to protect their friends. And if that is insufficient, they will lay down their very lives. There is no truer companion than a rat angel.
Oh, simultaneously gross and sweet.
Yeah. So they have some fun stuff. They have a holy bite that does 1 piercing damage and 2d6 radiant damage.
Wow.
They have something called Nibble of Truth, which is 1 radiant damage. And if the target fails a wisdom save, they can't lie for 10 minutes. They have, as it said in the summary, warding urine. So twice a day, they can pee on a willing creature. Consent, willing creature.
Important, yeah.
So they can be warded for 1 minute, and any creature who attacks that warded creature has to make a con save or else they miss. So it's like protective urine.
Wow, that rat angel actually sounds biblically accurate.
I think it is. Yeah. If you look at the picture, I think it is biblically accurate.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. I'm just really not familiar enough with the scripture, I
with
guess.
the Bible. Yeah. New Testament, I think, actually.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah.
And the last thing I just want to mention is they have a reaction called sacrifice. So when the rat angel sees a creature within 30 feet die, it can return to life with 10 hit points, and the rat angel dies instead.
Oh,
sad.
Wow. Well, that, yeah, like I said, that is both gross and sweet. I really just picture Cugrash from Dimension 20 just like pissing on somebody.
Yeah, exactly. But like a dog.
I'm going to protect you. Hey, I'm going to protect you. Come here.
Yeah, exactly. They all have
got stung by a jellyfish.
Yeah, it's really fun. They're really imaginative. There's 7 of them in here. Definitely go have a look. It is free, so just take a little peruse and enjoy the art at the very least.
What's the CR range?
That's a great question. Let me look.
Yeah, I mean, rat dragon got to be something.
Oh yeah, okay, hang on. The huge giant rat is challenge 2. Ghost rat challenge 1. Let's scroll down and see the dragon. 12.
Whoa.
Okay. Not bad.
That's a serious monster there.
I'll be honest, the art for this one mostly just looks like a dragon, but I think its tail is a little bit rat-like.
Okay.
I'll accept it.
That's very fun. Our friends had pet rats, and they were actually super cute. There was like rats in this house when we moved in, and had to get rid of them, and it's really gross when there are rats in a house, but pet rats, really cute.
Especially when you give them cute names. Their names were Basil and Crackers.
Yeah, and they were so smart. They could like find things like all over their the cage thing.
My very first job was cleaning out the rodent enclosures at a pet store. I got bit by a lot of different kinds of rodents, and so small woodland creatures are my phobia, and rats I don't wish unwell upon rats or anything like that, but I just don't want them near me.
That's super fair.
That's fair. Yeah, I tore out a lot of rat piss soaked insulation and vacuumed up a lot of rat poo, so I also don't want them in my house.
Maybe it was warding. It was warding urine.
Yeah.
Oh,
did you think about that?
I should have rubbed it on myself.
You should have rubbed it on yourself. You should have claimed you were willing, rubbed it on yourself, and then waited to see if somebody tried to attack you.
Yeah, you found a lot of rat piss, but did you find any monsters?
True.
Not a single monster?
Find not a single goblin.
Yeah, it sounds like you're a little ungrateful, actually.
Does it also warn you against hantavirus?
It doesn't
In
say
a way.
in this document. It doesn't say. You can write to Philip and ask.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
I have heard that in a Kelly Clarkson song.
If you were running some kind of New York campaign, you could make a whole like Unsleeping City style thing in the sewers underneath and use all of these rat monsters. That would be very fun.
Totally. Or if we decide to build out that 2DM's one player one shot we did, the sub base could have
has a rat dragon.
Yeah. Chaos rats. You never know. I guess we'll find out when we get there.
We will. We'll all find out. You guys are in charge of getting me there. And as you know, I'm often unwilling to cooperate with the DM.
What if I offer to piss on you, though?
Okay,
we'll talk about it
a little bit. Yeah.
We'll talk about it off mic. All right, Alec, what's your show and tell?
What if you had a swarm of rats and you wanted to help them find love? I have brought in Creature Comforts, a silly and wholesome solo journaling TTRPG.
No.
So the premise is dungeons are full of creatures that adventurers assume are just monster encounters, but you know better. Your clients have real hopes, longings, and yes, real love to share.
No.
So it's just basically a bit of roll tables, but to basically give you prompts to write monster romance. I'm going to change one letter.
I'm listening.
I'm going to change one letter in this whole thing and make it really relevant, because one of the clients you can roll is a swarm of bats, but we're going to change it to a swarm of rats, because the clients all have little blurbs about them to help give you inspo. And so for swarm of rats, it says technically one client, technically 40 individuals, extremely indecisive.
Wow, so you have to find another swarm of rats?
No. So here's the thing. You do client intake twice. So client intake has what's their species, and they're all D6s. So you got like gelatinous cube, skeleton, swarm of rats, mimic, vampire, and banshee. And then there's a D6 about their a question about their deepest longing. So like if you roll me a D6.
I'll do it. I have one. 5.
So for their deepest longing, you answer the question, what is their role in the dungeon and why do they feel overworked? How do they envision a partner sharing the load, emotionally or physically?
What does a swarm of rats even do in a dungeon? What is their job? Why are they so overwhelmed?
Their job is to piss around the border to keep everything warded up.
No, you guys, that's rat angels. It's like you weren't even listening.
Rat angel sounds like a magician. And then you have to do a challenging insecurity. Kelly, can you roll me a D6?
A 2.
So for their challenging insecurity, you are asked the question, what character trait did their parents always berate them for having? Were they too meek, too nerdy, too focused on beauty instead of brawn, or something else?
Probably that one.
The swarm of rats is too focused on brawn.
What's up with being swole? What's wrong with that? Dad, I just want to lift.
And then you do a date. So you roll for a date environment, and then you roll 3d20, and it gives date events that you can write about. And then each event is like either a positive one or a negative one at the very end. So you're right. It's a journaling RPG, right? So you're writing. These are prompts for you to write a story. But at the end, you roll a d6 and add all of the modifiers. So the really positive events give like +2. The really negative events give -2, and you roll a d6 and add the date modifiers, and you wind up with the outcome. They become sworn enemies. They mutually ghost each other. They decide to be better off as friends. They try again on another date. They excitedly decide on another date, or they fall in love.
Wow.
That's
very fun.
This is excellent.
That's very fun.
Love dating sims. I love romance novels. This is right up my alley.
Well, Lauren, your next solo TTRPG, you can write a monster romance.
Where can I get this, Alec?
You can get this on itch.io as part of the one-page RPG challenge. But also, the creator has a website called romanhyacinths.com.
I'll put the links down in the show notes for sure, so you can go check out the creator website. That is very cool. I think that's a very fun idea. Very fun, like, tropes you could play with in your own writing for, how these monsters and these, the gripes they may have, and they could like talk to each other about, griping on the date about whatever thing happened this week in the dungeon.
And one of the species is a gelatinous cube. So there's endless possibilities.
Get as NSFW as you want.
Yeah, it's my journal, so nobody read it.
I just wanted to share the gelatinous cube, the like little blurb that gives you inspo is dissolves things it touches when nervous, mortified about it.
Oh, no.
Lauren will never fight another gelatinous cube again. Love that. And I feel like, Loren, you will be writing a monster romance pretty soon.
Maybe.
Yeah, she's never written one before.
Yeah, your first monster romance, right, Loren?
Don't go on fanfic.net. That segment was brought to you by A Great First Level Starter Adventure. A Great First Level Starter Adventure. Get your best
The
buds.
Rise of the Lazy Game Master. A great first level starter adventure, and also so much more.
No, actually, that segment was brought to you by HBO Norway's Be Foreigners. HBO Norway's Be Foreigners.
Wow, can you believe they're finally making new episodes of that show? Alec has been emailing them nonstop.
Yeah, Alex,
Subject line Be Foreigners.
Just emails HBO, info@hbo.com, subject line Be Foreigners.
And now it's time for our favorite PvP VP game, Fantasy Draft. We'll take turns.
Fantasy draft.
Fantasy draft.
I forgot.
You thought I wasn't going to do it,
Yeah,
but
I did.
I did.
I looked into your eyes and I thought you weren't going to do it, and you proved me wrong. We'll take turns drafting things from D&D that would help us do well in totally normal IRL scenarios, and at the end, we'll reveal what our evil plans were with all of our picks. We'll be drafting 1 skill proficiency, 1 feat, 1 spell, 1 magical item, and 1 celebrity teammate. This week's scenario comes from Mobro25, who commented with a suggestion, prepping and running a TTRPG, but the celebrity teammate can't be a professional TTRPG player or a GM. So we're drafting things from D&D that would help us be the best at prepping and running a session.
I'm excited for it.
Me too.
This is one where, oftentimes I'll come up with 2 or 3 options for the thing in case the same one is drafted by someone else. For celebrity, I came up with 3. There's no reason I need 3.
Just for fun, to have all your best buds.
I came up with 2. But speaking of which, how are we defining celebrity?
If you have heard of them and somebody in another city has heard of them and someone in another country has heard of them, they're definitely a celebrity.
Okay.
That's how I see it. You have to be
and it is a celebrity teammate, not just a teammate. Is that right?
Yeah.
I think there has to be a possibility that multiple of our listeners have heard of this person.
Yeah.
Okay. Many people have heard of this person, but probably not enough that it would be likely that our listeners have heard of them.
It's like a dubstep artist or something.
No. Well, I'll pick them and then you guys can decide.
Sure. You brought a backup, right?
Yeah.
It's like Sly Flourish's step niece or something.
No, it is Sly Flourish.
You might have heard of this little creator.
He doesn't play the game professionally. He just writes about it professionally.
That's true.
Loophole. But he is, undoubtedly a celebrity, so I wouldn't have had to ask this clarifying question.
That's true.
True.
Okay, well, while we're clarifying, I'll just lay out some ground rules. We can't take anything with the intention of using it to outright kill a competitor, such as power word kill. Each thing can only be drafted once. So if someone takes the athletics skill, which we probably all will do for this scenario, no one else can take it. And you can draft your items in whatever order you want, whatever order you deem most important to your plan.
Sounds good.
You want to roll to see who goes first?
Roll. And
high
roll.
roll.
Do snake order
draft
again? Yeah.
Yeah.
High roll goes first.
I got a 10.
I got a 9.
I got an 8.
Whoa.
Oh, wow. That's fun.
Very fun. Okay, I will go first then. With my first overall draft pick, I will take the skill proficiency history.
Yeah, it's a good one.
That was my second choice.
That was also my second choice.
I am going to take in the first round the skill proficiency performance.
That was my second one.
That was my first choice. Now those are both of my choices gone. So
Only one backup, bud.
Gotta think about that. So I'll do something else for now. I will take the feat actor.
My second choice.
Mm-hmm.
Good second choice. And with your second pick?
And with my second pick, I will take the spell Major Image.
Those are two solid picks.
Looking through the spells, there was just so many opportunities for joke picks. I really had to reel myself in. Just thinking about taking these spells and casting them on your players, like taking
gay ass. You're having a good time.
Yeah. Yeah, that was one of my
plot hook.
Yeah, modify memory. Just convince your players, insert a 10-minute memory if at the end of the session that they had a really great time. And then you're a really good DM.
Yikes. I think you're doing something seriously wrong if that's what you need to do.
Or take a globe of invulnerability so they can't throw dice at you anymore.
True.
Take hold monster because my players are freaking monsters.
And that segment was brought to you by Sharp Edge D4s.
Stop sending them to my players.
I'm going to take with my second pick the feat linguist. It allows you to be fluent in languages and a couple of languages. I think it's 2. And then you can also ably create ciphers.
I saw that, yeah.
Nice.
So I think I would pick Latin as one of the languages. And you could use it for you could have really great
puzzles.
Character names, and good puzzles. And
That's fun.
Because Latin is it's decipherable, Yeah. Latin, and then I don't know, probably my language, just so that I have it.
And then outside you call yourself a cunning linguist. Which is just a good side benefit.
True.
My second pick, I'm going to take the spell Unseen Servant.
Cool.
And then my third pick, I am going to take the magic item Bag of Holding.
Oh, cool.
Surprising pick from you.
I like to keep you guessing.
It's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off.
Bold move.
You guys have both picked a spell, hey?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to pick my item next. I'm going to pick the Cloak of Many Fashions. You can just change your outfit at any time.
Yeah.
Fun. That's very good.
All right. I am going to draft my magic item, the Hat of Disguise.
My second choice to Cloak of Many Fashions.
Did anyone draft Tome of Leadership? Okay. My second choice was the Tome of Leadership and Influence, which I haven't seen before, which is really funny because it's essentially like fantasy how to make friends and influence people.
Incredible.
It's really funny. Anyways, I'm going to draft the Hat of Disguise because allows you to cast disguise self.
Love that.
I will take my skill proficiency in Persuasion, so I can persuade my players to follow the plot.
Nice. Something that you've never really done before. We're unpersuadable.
No. Guys are just too chaotic.
Well, just IRL Kelly has -2 to persuasion.
No, I don't. Lorena.
I think I want to save my celebrity for last because I actually have 4 choices and I don't know which to pick.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to take the spell Minor Illusion. Same concept as Major Image, but it's a cantrip.
Nice.
Fun. Okay. My fourth pick, I am going to take, this is wild, the feat Chef.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's cool. I was looking for a food related thing. I was looking for a food related magic item actually, but I didn't end up landing on one.
Hero's Feast is my spell. That's funny.
And with my final pick, I will draft my celebrity teammate, and I will accept no questions on this until we are in that phase of this game. Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Thank you.
Okay. It's not for
No
TTRPG related.
Yeah, no questions, actually. No follow-ups. Okay, I'm going to pick my celebrity.
You know, other people have to be there while you're running the TTRPG game.
No,
Ever
it's just
heard of
me,
solo journaling?
me, Jogo, and my unseen servant.
We're doing a lot of prepping, a lot of prep work ahead of the session here.
I said no further questions. Continue, please.
It's not a question.
Statements.
It was an accusation.
Yeah. Can I ask you guys a question before I pick, actually? Will my celebrity friend, ally, partner, will they join me at the table?
Yeah, I assumed they would.
Yeah.
Co-DM or be a player or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they have to be
Whatever you
living?
I
don't think so.
I was also wondering that. I
No,
went
they can-
with yes, they have to be living, but
Okay.
that was like in my decision tree, but I don't necessarily
I don't think they need to
that
be.
to be the case.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, in the future, let's say they don't have to be living.
Yeah.
But because you kind of put that constraint on yourself, Kelly, I'm going to follow that constraint too. I'm going to pick as my celebrity partner, Tina Fey.
That's fun.
She's just an
Nice.
incredible writer, creative
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So for my final pick, my celebrity teammate. Everyone knows them. They're a big celebrity. Sky Smith.
Yes, Sky Smith.
Yeah.
You guys
Sky's the
know
limit,
Sky
as
Smith.
they say.
Sky Smith is the lore keeper and story editor for Dimension 20. She has like 4,000 followers on Instagram.
Is she a professional D&D person, though?
She's not a professional player or DM. She's a professional lore keeper and story editor.
I think there's a flag on the play here.
Yeah.
I don't know that 4,000 followers does
Yeah,
not a celebrity make.
And I also
She's a
think
celebrity to me, though. What about that angle? Does that angle do anything for you?
here's the thing is you're really muddy on whether they're a celebrity and also whether or not they're a professional TTRPG or D&D person. I think if there was only one of those issues, maybe.
All right, fine. I will pick as my celebrity teammate, since you guys are hating on Sky Smith, a woman, a professional woman. I will pick Brandon Sanderson.
Yeah, I was thinking about Brando Sando too.
Brando Sando. He's a celebrity.
He's
And-
absolutely a celebrity.
Yep, absolutely.
And he probably wasn't heavily involved in the creation of the Sando Universe TTRPG. So
He's got no time for that. He's busy.
No. He's writing 15 books.
Yeah.
So yeah, who wants to go over their strategies first?
Sure, I can.
Yeah.
I didn't have like a ton of you probably could have guessed this, a ton of emphasis on the prep part because I don't prep when I DM very much. And so it's all about what would heighten the experience for my players. So Cloak of Many Fashions, you can change your outfit
Mhm.
Yeah,
like that.
fun.
That's great.
And I think it's less jarring than disguising yourself as a completely different person. So it's like you just change your outfit to be like, this is the NPC. They look kind of like this.
Yeah.
Linguist, I already kind of went over that. Minor Illusion can help you create pictures and sounds. Skill Performance, it's pretty obvious. And then for celebrity, I think Tina Fey, like, she's just an all-rounder. Like, I didn't want someone
Yeah.
super specialized, but
Yeah.
can I share with you guys some of my other ideas?
yeah.
Yeah.
So if they didn't have to be living, I think the choice is absolutely obvious. If they're going to be at your table, Robin Williams.
Oh, yeah.
Mm,
Totally.
Great. Yeah. Yeah. Because you also want them just to be fun to be around because you're going to be bouncing ideas. And
Mhm.
I feel like Tina Fey would be also fun to bounce ideas off with.
Absolutely.
She would be.
She's hilarious.
She would help you with story beats. She would help you keep the mood light. She would be fun to
Yeah.
hang out with,
Mhm.
and she would be an incredible person to have at your table. So
Yeah.
I think Tina Fey. But okay, my other two picks, both are very prep focused. One is Ken Sugimori. Ken
Okay.
Sugimori is the guy who, and he is famous among some people. He is the guy who did the original artwork for the first 150 Pokemon.
Oh,
wow.
okay.
Cool.
And like Sugimori is like an art style now.
Okay,
Cool.
cool.
And then the other one, I think I was feeling really Japanese when I did my homework, is Hideo Kojima.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Hideo Kojima
Yeah.
would be incredible to write a campaign with because
Yeah, for sure.
you wouldn't have to, you know how you like kind of, you're like, okay, I'm thinking, so the party is heading off in this direction. I'm thinking if we put this, and this there, like that'll tie the story together really well. If you're trying to do that with Hideo, he's like, no. Do this crazy thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This giant freaking mech comes out of nowhere and
Yeah. And there's
fights
going to be,
the party.
it's going to be really political, sort of, but also is not going to make any sense.
Yeah.
Like if Hideo Kojima helped you write a campaign, it would be a campaign you would never forget.
Yeah. And it truly did. I feel like that style fits D&D because there is that real license to just be like, this crazy thing just comes out of nowhere because you guys seemed interested in this thread. And now we're going to take this left turn on the campaign. And also players being like, whoa, that's so deep. And you being like, yeah, it's a metaphor.
Yeah. And then just when your players think you can't pull out another thing, Hideo calls his good friend Norman Reedus to come cameo at the table. Okay, Lauren, I actually do have questions about Jogo. So if you wouldn't mind going next, I'm at the edge of my seat.
Yes, now is the time for the questions, but hopefully I can answer them ahead of time. Okay.
Yeah.
So
what part does the unseen servant play in the prep with you and Jogo? I'm not quite following that.
I'm getting to that. So I chose the feet.
Are they just hanging
chef.
on the back or?
No, stop interrupting me. Okay. So I chose the feet chef because I want to make nice snacks for my table. I feel like that will be very important.
Good snacks.
I'm the
Very
opposite
nice.
in that I would like to prep a lot ahead of time because I am not an experienced GM. So I would probably do a lot of prep work. That includes a lot of food prep, but also maybe like prop prep. So chef, feet, and also unseen servant can help me with that, doing like chopping stuff and like making little props, making little like things that I can give out at the table.
Edible terrain.
Whoa.
That's pretty fun. Okay, I'm going to steal that. I'm going to write that down and steal it. And all of these things that I prep, I still want the magic to feel like, where are these things coming from? So I'm going to store them all in my bag of holding so I can just pull them out and surprise people. Skill proficiency history is just because I want to be able to remember all of the rules and all of Jeremy Crawford's tweets about the rules because I don't remember them. I was thinking my backup for a spell was Gift of Gab, because then if I say something dumb, I can just take it back and no one will remember that I made a dumb little mistake. I think that's everything except Joseph Gordon-Levitt. And really, like he plays D&D, not professionally. He has like a home game that he played at. He talked about it on a podcast. So he has experience in it, but I also just want to hang out with him because he just seems really cool. And I had a crush on him when I saw Angels in the Outfield for the first time. So
isn't this the second time you've picked Joseph Gordon-Levitt as your, or
no, I've never picked him
on the podcast?
I've never picked him before. I picked Simu Liu. This is just, I just want to hang out with
crush.
I just want to hang out with my crushes.
Yeah.
In a D&D setting. But he does know how to play D&D. So I think he would still be a good time. He's a fun guy.
Yeah, when
Lauren takes fantasy draft, the meaning of it a little bit different.
Why do you think I invented the game?
One of those fantasy draft has a different meaning.
Loren actually read the comments suggesting prepping and running a TTRPG, and she was like, "Oof, I'm gonna pick Jake Hurwitz as my celebrity." And we're not even going to prep any D&D. And then read the rest of the comment that says it couldn't be a pro D&D player.
Yeah. Plan foiled. And I wrote fanfic about the prep work that goes into this D&D session. Just like a long night, me and Joseph Gordon-Levitt and our unseen servant were just, working away over the table.
Prepping so hard.
Maybe we both reach for a paintbrush at the same time.
Oh.
I don't know.
You
anyway, follow my
eat
Substack.
A piece of your edible terrain.
You can actually find that fan fiction over on Patreon, patreon.com/.
Yeah, I got to paywall the hell out of that. It's even paywalled from Kelly.
I can't afford it.
But
it's
not
too
me.
much.
No, you can
for
read
free.
it. Yeah, you can read it.
Okay. Looking forward to it.
All right, Kelly.
Well, since I couldn't have Sky Smith, I will settle for Brandon Sanderson because, yeah, he's obviously a prolific fantasy writer. And I think, man, of like all the, I think that my number one thing that I'm jealous about of running like a professional D&D actual play setting is just to have a co-DM. Like the fact that Brennan gets to have Sky Smith, who is like also story editor and post-production, but like, you know, a writing room to bounce ideas off of for people.
Yeah.
And same with Matt Mercer, just like having a co-DM, someone that you can just like bounce ideas off of story wise, that you're both really invested in creating this campaign. Like I like coming up with ideas myself too. And obviously then you're building the story more at the table, but just, there's so many times during prep where I'm like, oh, I'd love to like, just like riff with somebody on this, get someone's opinion. But the only people that I could tell are my players. So anyways, having Brandon Sanderson would be fun to riff with, I think.
And Sanderson's such an architect. He would be able to like really help you build stuff. It's not like, like if you picked Patrick Rothfuss, like you wouldn't show up to the prep session.
George R. R. Martin, he would start coming to the prep sessions, then he would just stop.
Yeah, well, the campaign's never going to end.
Yeah.
Just never going to finish it. And then, so yeah, for my spell, I took Major Image, because then to basically create the dome from Dimension 20, except it's real. Like you just be like, imagine you're describing a scene and you're like, you find yourself in, I don't know, whatever, infernal hell below, fire erupts over there, and just like the scenery around your table changes so that your players can see the images. Not like, I feel like I would still want them to be using their imagination, so I wouldn't conjure, like you wouldn't be watching a TV show, but it would be like environments and backgrounds. I think would be really fun.
Yeah, that's neat.
My skill proficiency in persuasion, so I can obviously persuade my players to follow the freaking plot thread and just do what I say instead of you guys just going off random crap all the time.
You really thought out that skill choice as well, hey?
Yeah. And also so I can persuade my players for the rules when we have rules discussions. Persuasion.
I don't think I can make it that day. My brother's getting married. Persuaded. You're skipping the wedding.
Actually, you're 100% right. Just to get people to the table, persuasion is great. That's absolutely the use case.
Jogo to the table for Loren.
Yeah,
with just a bit
he
of
would
persuasion.
never. He's too jealous.
I'll just get Jogo to the table and not invite Loren.
That would be marriage ending.
Sorry, Loren. It was really more of a boys' campaign.
Yeah, I just you weren't really a right fit for the table. Sorry. And then the actor feat needs no explanation. And the Hat of Disguise, which allows me to cast Disguise Self. And as you said, Alec, it will be jarring. I will take on the role of an NPC and just fully transform into them. And it will be very jarring for my players. A method. Got to do it. I want to give them peak realism.
I don't know why I'm imagining, in Howl's Moving Castle, the little boy Markle, when he has like his wizard disguise and he just goes like this and then a full old man beard appears.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm picturing.
Yeah. Some of my alts, as I mentioned, the Tome of Leadership and Influence, which is pretty funny. And then also I was thinking about taking legend lore as my spell for similar reasons. Then just I would never have to write notes. You would just be able to conjure any detail.
But who would be the DM giving you the lore when you cast
God?
Lore? Oh, okay.
The ultimate GM.
Yeah.
The ultimate GM.
I think, Kelly, your draft, item for item, could just as easily have a more terrifying version of Game Changer than Sam Reich.
Absolutely. Yeah. And so it's multi-use as well. It's very, versatile.
Very fun. Okay. Well, thanks for the suggestion.
Good job,
Number 25.
Yeah. Thank you for the suggestion. That was great.
And let us know whose table you would want to play at. The one with really good snacks and also Joseph Gordon-Levitt, or Kelly's
really good
Or-
snacks, including Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
No, that one's my snack.
Oh, okay. There's enough Jogo to go around.
No, I'm also jealous.
Not involving me, only involving Jogo.
Yeah, well, this
Lauren's
is my
very
fantasy.
possessive about Jogo.
This is my fantasy, and you're not there.
Oh, a lot to unpack this week of therapy.
That segment was brought to you by Drafting Your Crushes. Drafting Your Crushes. And that's how Alec ended up at our table. I don't think we've told that story before.
My husband and I saw you from across the bar, and we thought that your vibes were toxic. And we're into it.
We thought your vibes were extremely nerdy, and we were both very into it.
And also, your rat tail butt plug is really getting me going.
Yeah, it's rat tails all the way down. Our final segment, as often, is 2 DMs, 1 player, a game of our own devising, wherein 2 of us take turns DMing for one of us. The little twist on the game is the 2 DMs have a secret word they're trying to get the player to say. If the player says the secret word on your turn DMing, you get a point. However, be careful, because if you say any part of the word while you're DMing, that's a -2 penalty.
Dun, dun, dun.
Do you guys want to roll to see who is the 2 DMs and who's the player?
Sure.
Sure.
So
How about the closest 2 are DMs? The farthest number away is the player. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
If it's like 13 and 15 and 2, 2 is the player.
Yep. Whoa. I rolled a 20.
I got a 6.
I got a 15. So me and Kelly are the
All right.
DMs.
All right. How many basement
Rat
levels?
sub basement. Yeah, part 2. Here we go, baby. All right, Alec. Scram. Get out of here. Get lost. Get going.
He's
All right,
gone.
would you like to roll for the word?
Yeah. 11.
The word is sweater.
Okay. Understood.
I don't know why I was massaging the inside of my ears, because I could just move my headphones further away.
You just like the way it
Because
feels.
it's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
It's
itchy in
fun.
there.
Okay. So we need to roll. Steve's going to go first. Low or high roll?
Low roll goes first.
5.
Oh, good. I got an 8.
Ah.
Okay.
Okay.
Alec, tell us about your character and why are they in a sub basement?
I'm playing Sam, the human cleric, and I am on a quest to find a powerful wizard to restore my friend to their human body as they've been turned into a rat.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay.
Clear as mud,
Got
right?
it.
Great. Should be no problem.
No problem.
60 seconds on the clock. 3, 2, 1, go me. Sam.
Yes.
Before your very eyes, your friend grotesquely shriveled, their bones cracking as their facial structure transformed into a rat just moments ago.
No.
Peter, standing there before you, just
Oh, you're vile. Oh, jeez. The gods have cursed you.
you are standing in, like, you went to explore a cave on the edge of town, and you set off some sort of magical trap. What are you going to do? What are you doing now?
I'm going to try to catch Peter.
Peter panics and darts. Make a dexterity saving throw. Sleight of hand check. Let's go.
It's a nat 3.
To catch him? Jeez. Okay. Yeah. You have no idea where he went. He is like scurried away. You're outside, unfortunately. So he's just like scurried off somewhere and you have no idea where.
Can I try to use survival to track him down?
Sure.
I'm not very wise. That's a 8.
Okay. So you're outside in like a field, kind of. So there is like grass, like meadow in one direction, and then there's like a road kind of in the other direction. The grass is very tall. You would probably see if something was like skittering through it. So maybe the road.
All right. You know what? I don't remember what my voice was. You know what? We weren't that close of friends anyways. I look for something else to do with my time.
Yeah, okay.
Just as you've given up, you see him, Peter, your friend, the rat. And do you go and try and catch him?
Gonna try to catch him again.
You do it. No roll necessary. You catch Peter.
Great. Peter, I was so worried about you. I was just remarking upon how we were so close friends and I would never give up until I found you.
Peter rolls over in your hand and presents his belly.
We're not that kind of friends, Peter.
God.
Okay, I drop Peter.
What do you do? You said you're looking for a wizard, right?
I think so. I'm gonna set out towards town to try to find wizard, maybe tower on the outskirts of town.
Yeah, absolutely. You know that there is a wizard lives in the tower. Humphrey the wizard lives in the tower on the edge of town. You head straight there with Peter in your hands. Just a normal sized rat, not a giant rat. You get to the door, knock on it, and
Humphrey, are you home? It is I, Sam.
Sam, hello. What can I do for you? I'm very eager to help you.
You remember my
Just
friend
so we can keep
Peter?
this moving. Yes, Peter, I remember. I remember all the details. What do you need?
This is Peter now.
Oh, no problem. Ah, yes.
Do you have some sort of spell you could cast to return him to his real body?
Yes, my boy, of course I do. But you caught me at a bad time. I was actually just on my way out to the Fiber Arts Festival in town. Why don't you come with me, and then I'll see if maybe I could remember that spell.
Yes, textiles. I will, I'll go with you.
Perfect. And he takes your arm, and he's surprisingly quick for an old man wizard. He's carrying a little basket, a tweed little basket. There's a few stalls set up, and there are people selling, blankets and knitted clothing, hats and stuff. And he just goes to the very first vendor he sees that's selling cardigans, and he holds one up, and he's like, "What do you think of this? Is this my color?"
What is that, wool? Is it some sort of polyester blend? Perhaps
No,
canvas?
of course it's not polyester. Do you think I would wear polyester in the wintertime?
That's fair. You're a very smart man. Unlike me, I'm mostly wise. Yeah, it looks good on you. The colors really bring out your eyes.
I just remembered, my boy. It's quite simple. No spell required. You simply must put clothing on your friend, and he will come back to return to his true form. He will remember it.
Oh, okay. So I just need to put clothing on the rat?
Yes.
Does it need to be rat size? Does it need to be full outfit?
I think it needs to be properly fitting.
Proper. So
He needs to look good, He needs to remember how he feels.
So I'm to commission something rat-sized for Peter, and it should be something that reminds him of himself.
Well, it just needs to look good, I think.
So I'm trying to turn Peter into a sexy rat.
If that's what good means to you, my boy.
All right.
Sam have a butt plug in?
Yeah, it's a +2 butt plug. All right. I go look around to see if there's any small little doll clothes that might fit Peter.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you find a vendor stall selling doll clothes.
Hello. Do you think your clothing is going to be fitting this rat?
Oh, I've never been asked that before, but sure. And she holds up a little dress that she's made.
Is it an A-line?
What about this? No, it's not. It's like a mermaid cut.
Peter and I look at each other and we both shake our heads. No, not that. Something a little bit more flowy.
Okay. Well, give me 1 second. Help yourself. Have a look through. And she has this little rack. It's a doll-sized rack of clothing with a bunch of different stuff. Here, help yourself. I'll look in this box under the table.
Peter, what do you think about denim overalls and a straw hat? How about...
And he's shivering and shaking like this.
Okay, perhaps maybe a goat hair sweater.
Oh, I don't know. Right at the buzzer, maybe. That was close.
Yeah, baby.
Might have to go to the tapes
Check
on
the
that
tape.
one.
Check the
Holy
tape.
smokes.
My first win.
Congratulations, Loren.
Thank
Very well played. Right.
What was
Snuck it in
your
at the
plan?
end. Exactly that.
A Fiber Arts Festival.
No, my plan was the clothing thing,
Oh,
but
okay.
you already said the Fiber Arts Festival thing. But I wasn't going to say the Fiber Arts Festival. I was just going to say that he needed to wear clothing to change him back. That was my big
Got
play.
I should just be the player every time because you guys are just real masterminds.
I'm always
Smarter
thinking
than the
about Fiber
average
Arts
player.
festivals, to be honest,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, this was the perfect prompt for Loren. You were just rolling so bad. I was just like, fuck it, no more rolls.
Actually, I don't care about Peter anymore. We're not done.
Actually, because today as I was like prepping for our recording, I was thinking, oh, we really forget to like the D&D part. It's just become like an improv game. We've forgotten the D&D part. I should bring like rolls into it more. And then I asked for some rolls and it just didn't go at all. I just narrate what happens.
You just do it. You just do it.
Oh, that was very good. Very fun. Well played. And a fun little scenario, Alec. Very, very good. Very obviously appropriate for our previous segments, but very fun as well.
It was a very rat-forward episode.
Yeah, I hated it.
Real
actually.
rap forward episode.
And that's our show. If you watched, thanks for watching. If you listened, thanks for listening. We had a great time. As always, talking rats and Kelly's sexual deviancy with each and every one of you. That's us for the month of August, but we will be back in September with 2 more episodes for your ear holes. Before we go, Loren, do you have some comments to read?
I sure do. On Spotify, GBK commented, love the idea of group world building. Would love to see a version where each player creates a town or settlement and then find ways to combine them together in one region.
That's
kinda
fun.
fun.
I'm down for more group world building for sure.
Yeah. We've got actually all of the rest of the comments that I have ready to read are about the world building segment that we did last time. 3 from YouTube. Matut15 says, love the Mighty Ducks reference. Every cozy village needs a Hans. Absolutely. Proctor Videos says, I know the town is mainly human, but I really like the idea of one crotchety old gif, the hippo-like humanoids who lives on the edge of town. And he's the only one who's not excited to see the traveling merchant, largely because he's upset that the merchant uses a hippo to carry the cars.
That's very funny. I like that.
And Peter Fleming 9365 says, the town is built on a lake because 200 years ago, the governing body, since collapsed, taxed buildings on land. So the people built on the lake as a tax loophole. The idea, stolen from an Ian Banks novel. The taxing authority failed due to this loophole, thus the name Loophole Town. Only the very old know the origin of the name, but don't tell others because they don't want the concept of taxes to be reintroduced into society. The adventure, young citizens are researching the origin of the town's name, but the old coots are secretly foiling their efforts. That's fun. That's fun
very
lore.
fun.
My
Yeah, I like
favorite
that a lot.
addition for sure.
Yeah.
One
Yeah.
note.
Mhm.
Instead of Loophole Town, the town is called Haven.
Oh, that's great. Yes, I like that a lot.
That's better because I feel like young people would just call it Whole Town and be like, haha, Whole Town.
Hold down.
That's where,
So
that's where
that's
people
better.
go to put in the butt.
And our sign would just keep getting stolen like that place in Newfoundland.
Yeah.
Right.
That's all our comments. So thank you to everybody who wrote in.
Awesome comments. Thank you for your contributions. And I was thinking hopefully next month we could do a continuation of that where we can do some of your character building. You guys can maybe bring characters and then we can talk about incorporating their backstories into this town and stuff and continue building out this world.
For sure. I'd love that.
Me too.
Awesome. Well, thank you all so much to you all for watching and listening. We really appreciate you.
We really do.
We appreciate you. Bye.
Bye.
Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do.
That segment was brought to you by Consensual Rat Piss. Consensual Rat Piss. It will do wonders for your complexion.
They actually used to call me that in college, consensual rat piss.
I bet there's a real fun story, and Alec is going to tell it right now.
So anyways, there I was.
Naked from the waist down.
Cleaning out a 30-foot rat enclosure in the PetSmart.
Yeah, nothing on my body except a paper bag over my head.
And 45 rat bites on my upper thigh.
Weren't you also wearing a butt plug with a rat tail attachment?
No, that's a different story.
Oh, okay. That was unreal.
Yeah, that was a different time I ran into Alec.